What up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. So, I told y'all, when I'm driving, I do a lot of meditating when I drive. First of all, I hope everybody's having a good. Let me see, what is today? I think today's Thursday. Yeah, so, guys, I just want to tell y'all, straight up about this country I live in, America. America is now one big ghetto. And I have been enough places in this country where I have just simply come to that conclusion. It's all ghetto. When I lived in Vegas for 8 years, guys, there was really only like one or two pockets of Vegas that was actually like peaceful. One being Henderson, the other one being Summerlin. But we're talking about it was still only 5 minutes away from a Seagull Suites. Even if you live in one of these, and by the way, I see Vegas as a big toilet seat. I lived there for 8 years, and I can only imagine what it's like now. I hear stories from people who told me in the past, like when I was out in Vegas and somebody who knew me was in Vegas. I remember one person telling me how the hotel that they were staying in on the Strip, like when they would come down to the lobby out the door, it'd be all these homeless people everywhere. Now, how the fuck is that a vacation spot? I don't think it's no vacation. Like back in the day, when you thought about going on vacation, like you'd be thinking about going to Florida, right? Disney World or something like this, or Las Vegas. Man, real talk, Vegas probably ain't been shit since the mob left the town. I mean, straight up. This country is in straight up demolition mode. It's been in demolition mode. Okay? The whole country is a ghetto. The whole country is ghetto as hell. Wherever you are, I don't care, even if you're in the suburbs. I tell y'all guys too, there was some gated communities out there in Las Vegas I used to, drop people off at. And I remember one time talking to the security guard, there were people breaking in people's homes in Las Vegas when it was secured. People's homes still was getting broken into. I remember, I'm like, somebody was talking about that out in Vegas. I remember asking, like, how the fuck is that? Like, how is that possible? I don't know if some of y'all remember, Las Vegas had a huge home break-in problem just a few years ago. I haven't looked at what the numbers are looking like today, but I can't imagine that it would get any better. That's when it really just started hitting me. Like, I don't even think it's not even safe to live in this place no more. I'm talking about the country, not just the city, the whole damn country. What kind of life is it when you trying to come up, you trying to do something for yourself, and whether you don't have or you do have, there's still problems because the whole place is a ghetto now. Hell, the people that they hiring in certain key positions like banks, security guards, what the fuck, man? Those people who carry around the cash in trucks. A lot of them people are just turning criminal. I mean, you can't even. How do you expect people to work 40 to 60 hours a week, some 80, and not be able to afford a roof over their head? But you expect this to be an honest, forthright person. Like I said, all these buildings in these cities, well, you talking about New York, LA, Chicago, and you got the person at the bottom running security for the building. I mean, it's just common sense to me. I don't know how y'all feel, but it's just common sense. If you're going to ask me to secure your property, or in this case, a building that has probably over 500 residences in that building, and maybe half of it is vacant, but you expect me to work security for that building, how the fuck can I not be offered living quarters in that building that you expect me to be securing? How do you expect people to be this loyal for nothing? Like, you gotta be a sucker, really, to just do some of this stuff. You gotta be a straight up sucker. I mean, I'm a righteous person, But not, I mean, some of this stuff, guys, is like, even I'm like, no, you got to be a fool to be this goddamn righteous, because this place ain't being righteous to you. Because righteousness don't mean being good. Righteousness mean fairness, equality, rights, freedom, justice, equality. That's what righteousness really is. Everybody wants something for nothing. It's not righteous. That's an unrighteous place. What, in the Bible, I think after 7 years your debt was cleared. not in this place. Not in America, it ain't. And how do you expect to, when your country, I don't know how many trillions of dollars this place is in debt, but how do you expect you to get, when your country is in debt by trillions of dollars like that, and you expect that you gonna get ahead? Ain't gonna happen. And then, like, this is a police state. We know this is a police. Let me tell you guys something. When you wake up, let's say you go to sleep, right? And you wake up at, I don't even know, 1:36 a.m. You lift your head up and you look out your window of your apartment, and you see a cop flying down the street, and then you go back to sleep, and let's say you wake back up at 5:31 a.m. and you lift your head back up and look out your window again, and you see what do you see? A cop flying down the street. You know what that does to your psyche, man? Your whole reality is like cops everywhere. That's not, that, I mean, with the kind of PTSD that can cause. Oh, it's bad, y'all. It's bad. That's why I wanted to come on here this morning and say this. This whole damn country the ghetto. You can't go nowhere on vacation. Florida, are you kidding me? I heard they ruined Florida. Florida used to be a nice place. Oh, I'm gonna go here and retire. No, not no more. Then you got all the people from California moving into places like Arizona and Texas, and that's causing conflict because the people who live there, not only are they dealing with the immigration thing, now they're dealing with these people from California who don't exactly have the same type of outset on life, moving into these places. And these people don't like these people. They don't like a person from California and a person who originally born in Texas. You know, that's like two different people. So now there's nowhere to escape in this country. There's nowhere to go on vacation in this place. There's nowhere to escape where you're gonna feel some kind of peace and contentment. It's not in America. I don't know what's going on up there in Canada, but I have to assume, man, that it's not as bad as here. I mean, think about it. This is the only. Where do you? How you know your place you live is under judgment? What other place y'all know that experience tornadoes? I don't know about y'all. I never heard no tornado in Africa. I ain't heard no tornadoes in Europe. Why is there only tornadoes? That's a question a lot of people. Have anybody ever asked themselves that? Why you only hear about tornadoes in America? Because this country is under judgment. But nah, just getting back to it, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. But just think about that. You work hard and you thinking about going on vacation. Ain't no place in America you can go on vacation no more. The whole thing is a ghetto. All of it.